So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15.
Powell.
That's complete to Whitaker. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Here's Pacheco once again. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now they go play action with Howell. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Commanders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal.
Scoring first, so critical in the postseason. They've got it here, 1st and goal. And McLaurin, the motion man right. Pacheco. Will score. Touchdown, Commanders. Joey Sly on for the extra point. It's good, and Washington will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. First play's a run with Nwangu. And some room to maneuver. Now he's free to midfield. And down to the 29-yard line. 52 yards rushing for him now on the opening drive of this NFC title game. A great run here in the first, and I think we know one guy who wants a trip to that Super Bowl.
And the way his team is reacting, the way they're blocking for him, they want to go along with him, don't they?
Absolutely. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Off play action, Fields. And that's incomplete.
So many times we've seen him trying to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
2nd and 10. Here's Fields. Pass caught here by Osborne. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. They get 14 there. 1st down, Vikings. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Flush to his right. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season, and that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
2nd down and 6 now. Fields now to throw.
That is caught at the 7-yard line.
And the Vikings are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
Jefferson going to go in motion right. They'll look to run with Nwangu.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
Kene Nwangu
taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Vikings respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
Now for the point after. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Hey, Mark Frederick.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own ends.
And it's a fumble.
Wow, that ball is not free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. A gain of 28 yards there and given the first down.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
It returns it right back to Samuel.
A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Well, Hal's going to mix it up here. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Two yards still to go. 3rd down now. Howell, he'll look to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete.
And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. These two teams all tied after round.
2nd quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football
as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
They'll run here with Pacheco.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Pickup of 2. Brings up second.
Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line.
3rd and goal here. A big play brewing in this NFC title game. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got it. Touchdown, Washington. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And Washington has taken the lead. Sly on for the extra point.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here we go.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. He's got him in, complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Fields. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
You could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Fields. Going underneath, he's got Hockenson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
And this is good for a 1st down, his 2nd grab of this NFC Championship bout.
Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the 2nd quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
Now a 1st down throw, Fields.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36.
Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game.
And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him, but even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
Fields throw taken in by Hockenson here.
Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. Drops this off with Nwangu.
And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. Now the Vikings will send out the special teams crew here for a field goal try. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. And his kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
I haven't even heard it. I haven't heard
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for
There's no way that this thing just came all the way across the field.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. We'll get this to about the 38.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that his defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. Here's Howell.
Throws right side, and that's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
First down, Howell to throw. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Good hands there defensively, and it's 2nd down.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Now a 2nd and 10. And Howell will throw it. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game. But after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
It's Howell with another throw.
And this is
dropped
incomplete.
it. He fucking dropped it. Get the fuck out of
6
here.
points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there.
Sly able to put this one through.
And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
Taken at the goal
I
line.
highballed it, but this game is fucking terrible. Like,
and he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Yeah, that's crazy. A dot right over the zone. He's dropping shit.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
2 minutes remain in the 1st half of this NFC Championship.
Here we go.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Here's Fields.
Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Back to throw. Fields.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Osborne. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. On first down, Fields. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
That's thirsty. I need it.
They'll go play action. Howell. Pass incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force the incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Faking the handoff. Howell. He finds his man complete. It's Rediker. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier to shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well.
Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up 1st and goal.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Howell out of the shotgun.
Pussy there, what is wrong? Fuck!
That one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
All right, Captain. It's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you can run out of your running plays and fire another one into the end zone.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. Oh, and that is incomplete.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. We welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this 3rd quarter from their 25-yard line. Straight ahead, here's Nwogu.
Stiff-armed it. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So naturally, they will decline it. They got the first down anyway on the play.
Who needs a penalty when you picked up the first down through hard work and effort anyway. First down.
Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Up the middle, Nwangu. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. Flushed out right. And Fields going to have the first down before sliding to a halt to avoid the contact. A good pickup there at 22.
The defense did its job of taking away a quick throw, but that's only half the battle because they've got to get to him before he can make a run for it. A little bit late containing him there, so he makes a nice gain out of a play that looked like it was in trouble.
On 1st down, it's Fields. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Here we go.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. Defensively, Harrison Phillips there to stop him. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress. And I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, it's Howell. They'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Howell changing the play here. Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now a 2nd and 2. Pacheco gets it and tries the left side. And this is going to be a Commander's first down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
And the defense, they get to Howell. He'll go down here. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. 2nd down, Howell back to pass. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. That'll give him 8 that time, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Going for it on fourth. Here's Howell. And incomplete on the deep ball. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. Fields on first down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
That tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
On play action, Fields. There goes a deep ball, end zone. Oh, Fields is intercepted for a third time. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And the Commanders are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, I mean, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that fourth down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
Howell throwing on third down here. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up fourth. Here's Tressway now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And he'll take it just outside the 40. It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right, throw it out the window. Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. To throw is Fields. That's into the hands of Chosen. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for third down. And quickly, they get to the line. Handoff here to Nwangu. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 95 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Another run now for Nwangu. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. 1 quarter remains for the right to go on.
Here we go.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd down and 9. Fields now to throw. He'll find Nwangu underneath.
He'll wind up getting just a yard. And 3rd and 8 now. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
And the Commanders are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Fields pass. Intercepted. The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And the pieces have fallen into place to this point. They've got a 2-score lead in the 4th quarter. A berth to the Super Bowl resting on their ability to see this one through to the end. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
On the handoff, it's Pacheco.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now,
and this is caught.
And he's going to get this down inside the 5 before he's out of bounds.
A huge play there for Washington. 46 yards.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
Here's Pacheco. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Isaiah Pacheco.
His 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Commanders are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
What the?
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line.
And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. And Fields going to have the 1st down before sliding to a halt to avoid the contact.
They'll set up to throw.
That's complete to Justin Jefferson.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10.
Here's Fields. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down.
Deron Payne able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
Oh, you can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
Let's go. West right six.
Now Fields.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. And they're going to speed things up here.
And the Vikings 1st down.
Now a 1st down throw. Fields. Pass caught here by Osborne.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that will bring up 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Here we go.
From the 23, here's a 2nd and 4.
Justin. No mud. No mud. Right.
Fields. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
11. Go.
Now it's Fields.
Touchdown! T.J. Hockenson, 23 yards for the touchdown.
And the Vikings have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this is going to be covered up by Washington. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down.
And some room to run now. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Again, it's Pacheco.
And he loses the football the 2nd time.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, that's one of those mistakes. That's a fumble that when they get to the sidelines, I know you're mad, Coach, but look, we've still got this locked down. But that's not necessarily true, is it?
No, their hopes are slim, but you just hate to give them any hope. You could have sealed it right there.
Yeah, could have finished.
Maybe that.
They're going to sack him again. The 5th time they've gotten him today, and this one results in a safety. So that a double whammy. Not only do you have to give away the football, but the 2 points mean this is now a 2-score game.
And 2 doesn't seem like much, does it? But it means everything in this situation because now they're going to have to look back, and ultimately that might be the play that ends up deciding this game.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he will have a Commanders 1st down, and that should just about do it. 95 yards rushing for him now as he's toted it 21 times. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And credit the tackle to Theo Jackson.
Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
And they get to hoist the Hallis Trophy. Unbelievable victory. Moving on to the Super Bowl.
I only hope that these players understand exactly who is behind